Taiwanese island, which was once the front line in a war with China, is leading the push for permanent peace. The Taiwan-controlled Jinmen lies a mere 3 kilometres from the Chinese mainland. In our second special report from the island, Asia correspondent Brett O'Halloran looks at how locals are trying to resolve a decades-long saga.
What was once a battleground is now a tourist hotspot. Visitors pose by military hardware and take snaps under the shadow of a Chinese metropolis. Decades ago, China fired around 1 million shells on this tiny Taiwanese island. Now, local leaders here want an end to the current Cold War.
I think people here on this island actually desire the peace.
A peace plan was recently proposed by a Taiwanese tech billionaire and former presidential contender who's called for Jinmen to host a new round of grand negotiations with China, while a group of lawmakers from multiple political parties is demanding all 4,000 Taiwanese troops be removed from the island. It is an olive branch to Beijing, which may hurt Taipei's defences.
If Jinmen were to be demilitarized, then Taiwan would lose a critical source of ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. It would give the Taiwanese government less warning time, less understanding of what the Chinese are doing and what they're preparing.
There are also concerns other outlying Taiwanese islands might follow suit and move to give soldiers there the boot. Well, there is only 3 kilometres separating this Taiwanese island from China, but in many respects, the separation is immense. And as China-Taiwan relations worsen, citizens here on Jinmen are calling for more connections. York Wu is on a drive to connect those from both sides of the strait. His bed and breakfast hosts Chinese and Taiwanese tourists who are encouraged to share their stories.
We should all be getting along. We're all the same. I really want more people to come here and see our similarities.
There are moves to connect the power grids of Taiwan's Jinmen and China's Xiamen, while the Chinese government is promoting new cross-strait exchange programs.
It is good for the both sides trying to have more connections or interactions, no matter from the education, business, arts, or things like that. So for the both sides, try to understand more and have that kind of, positive feelings between each other. I think this is important.
China's increase in military drills around Taiwan doesn't help Jinmen's push for peace, nor does Chinese dredging near the island. And a soon-to-be-built international airport nearby may also create more issues, making it harder to end decades of hostilities and keep cross-strait connections intact. Brent O'Halloran, Sky News, Jinmen, Taiwan.